8 warning signs you have a fatty liver. Don't ignore these. Your liver is one of the most important organs in your body. It filters your blood. It processes everything you eat and drink. It produces the energy that keeps you going. It does all of this silently, every single second of every day. And here's the part that most people don't know. When your liver starts to fail, when fat begins to build up inside it and damage it, it almost never causes pain. Not at first, not for a long time, but it does send signals. 8 specific signals that most seniors experience, and almost none of them connect to their liver. In this video, I am going to share all 8 of them. If you recognize 2 or more of these signs in yourself, please see your doctor, because catching fatty liver early, before serious damage happens, can be life-changing. Stay with me. This one really matters. Welcome, and thank you for being here today. This channel is dedicated to giving seniors clear, honest, and practical health information. Always in simple language, always made for people over 60. Today's video is one I have wanted to make for a long time, because fatty liver disease is extraordinarily common among seniors, and yet so many people have absolutely no idea they have it. The reason is simple. In the early and middle stages, fatty liver is nearly painless, but it is not symptom-free. And today, you are going to learn exactly what to look for. Before we begin, if you find these videos helpful, please tap the subscribe button below, and we post new senior health videos every single week. Now let me explain very briefly what fatty liver actually is. Then we will get straight into the 8 signs. Your liver is a large organ that sits just below your right rib cage. It performs over 500 functions in your body: filtering blood, producing energy, making proteins, processing medications, and dozens more. Fatty liver disease, also known as NAFLD, or non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, happens when fat begins to accumulate inside the liver cells. A small amount of fat in the liver is normal, but when fat makes up more than 5 to 10% of the liver's total weight, it begins to interfere with how the liver works. Over time, that fat causes inflammation. The inflammation damages liver cells, and damaged liver cells scar. When enough scarring builds up, that is called cirrhosis, and cirrhosis can eventually lead to liver failure. Here's the frightening part. This process can take years, even decades, and during most of that time, the liver causes no direct pain. 1 in 4 adults worldwide has fatty liver. Many of them are seniors, and most of them have no idea. Let us look at the 8 signs your body may already be sending you. Sign number 1, constant fatigue and low energy. This is the most common early sign of fatty liver, and the one most easily dismissed. Here's why it happens. Your liver plays a central role in converting the food you eat into usable energy. When the liver is burdened with excess fat, its ability to produce and regulate energy is impaired. The result is a persistent, deep fatigue that does not improve with rest. You sleep 8 hours and still wake up tired. You feel drained by early afternoon. Activities that used to feel easy now feel like a real effort. For seniors, this is almost always blamed on age. I'm just getting older. This is normal. But fatigue that is consistently severe, that does not improve with rest, and that has no other clear explanation, is your body telling you something is wrong. And the liver is one of the first places to look. Sign number 2, discomfort or a dull ache in the upper right side of the abdomen. Your liver sits directly beneath your right rib cage. When fat accumulates inside it, the liver can become enlarged, physically larger than normal. And as it expands, it puts pressure on the surrounding tissue and the capsule that surrounds it, which does contain nerve endings. This creates a sensation that most seniors describe not as sharp pain, but as a dull ache, a heaviness, a sense of pressure, or a persistent feeling of fullness in the upper right part of their belly. If you have noticed an unexplained discomfort in that specific location, not in the stomach, not in the lower abdomen, but specifically under the right rib cage. Take that seriously. It is one of the clearest location-specific clues that something is happening with your liver. Sign number 3. Stubborn belly fat and unexplained weight gain. This one surprises many people because most seniors attribute belly fat purely to diet or slowing metabolism. But there's often a liver connection that goes completely unrecognized. Here is the mechanism. Fatty liver disease is strongly associated with insulin resistance. When the liver is not functioning properly, it loses its ability to manage blood sugar efficiently, which leads to higher insulin levels throughout the body. High insulin is one of the most powerful drivers of fat storage, particularly around the abdomen. This is why many seniors with early fatty liver notice that their belly seems to grow, even when their eating habits haven't changed dramatically, or why they try to reduce their waistline and find that almost nothing works. If you have noticed unexplained abdominal weight gain that does not respond well to diet changes, the liver may be a significant part of why. Sign number 4. Persistent nausea or a noticeable loss of appetite. When the liver becomes enlarged due to fat accumulation, it physically presses on the stomach, which sits directly beside it. This pressure creates a feeling of fullness even when you have not eaten much, or a low-grade nausea that lingers, particularly after meals. Many seniors with fatty liver described simply not feeling hungry. Food that used to appeal to them no longer does. They eat less and feel nauseous or uncomfortable, especially after heavier or fattier meals. This is often attributed to digestion problems, medication side effects, or simply aging. But persistent loss of appetite paired with any of the other signs in this video is something worth discussing with your doctor. If this video is giving you valuable information, please subscribe and ring the bell. New videos every week, always free, always made for seniors. Back to our list now for more important signs. Sign number 5. Persistent itchy skin or small spider veins appearing on the skin. Your liver is responsible for filtering toxins from your bloodstream. When liver function is impaired, certain waste products and bile salts that would normally be cleared begin to accumulate in the blood and eventually reach the skin. This can cause persistent itching, often without any visible rash. The itching may be all over the body or concentrated in specific areas. It tends to be worse at night and does not respond well to moisturizers or antihistamines. In more advanced cases, small red or purple spider-like blood vessels, called spider angiomas, can appear on the skin of the chest, neck, or face. These form because a struggling liver cannot properly process the estrogen that normally keeps small blood vessels in check. If you experience persistent itching with no clear skin cause, or you notice unusual small vascular marks on your skin, please mention this to your doctor. Sign number 6. Brain fog, poor concentration, and memory difficulties. Many seniors chalk this up to aging. And while some degree of cognitive slowing is normal after 60, there is a specific type of mental haziness associated with liver dysfunction, and it is important to know the difference. When the liver cannot properly filter ammonia and other waste products from the blood, those substances can cross into the brain. This causes a condition doctors call hepatic encephalopathy in its more severe form, but in early, mild stages, it presents simply as difficulty concentrating, unusual forgetfulness, slower thinking, or a kind of mental heaviness that comes and goes. If your brain fog feels especially persistent, cannot be explained by poor sleep or other causes, and is accompanied by any of the other signs in this video, please do not assume it is simply aging. Have it investigated. Sign number 7. Swollen ankles, feet, or lower legs. This sign indicates that fatty liver may have progressed into a more serious stage, and it should be taken with real urgency. Here is the science behind it. Your liver produces a protein called albumin. Albumin acts like a sponge. It holds fluid inside your blood vessels and prevents it from leaking into surrounding tissues. When the liver is significantly damaged and can no longer produce enough albumin, fluid starts to leak out of the blood vessels and accumulate in the lower body, particularly the ankles and legs. This creates visible, palpable swelling. If you press a finger into the swollen area and an indentation remains for several seconds, that is called pitting edema, and it is a sign that needs medical attention. If you have noticed increasing swelling in your lower legs, especially if it is not explained by heat, long periods of sitting, or medication, please see your doctor as soon as possible. Sign number 8. Dark urine or pale, clay-colored stools. This is perhaps the most medically significant sign on this entire list, and also the one people are least likely to talk about. Your liver produces something called bile, a digestive fluid that does two important things. It helps digest fat, and it gives your stool its normal brown color. When the liver or bile ducts are not functioning properly, bile production is disrupted. The result? Stools that are pale, gray, or clay-colored rather than normal brown. This is a direct sign that bile is not reaching the digestive system as it should. At the same time, substances that bile would normally carry out of the body start backing up into the bloodstream instead, and eventually reach the kidneys, turning the urine a deep amber, orange, or brown color. If you notice either of these, pale stools or unusually dark urine, do not wait for your next routine appointment. Contact your doctor within days. These signs can indicate not just fatty liver, but a blockage or more serious liver condition that requires prompt attention. Before we close, something very important. The signs I have shared today do not by themselves confirm fatty liver disease. Many of these symptoms can have other causes, some serious, some not. Only a doctor can give you an accurate diagnosis, typically through a simple blood test called a liver function panel and an abdominal ultrasound. Both are straightforward, non-invasive, and widely available. If you recognize 2 or more of the signs in this video, please do not ignore them and do not try to diagnose yourself. Make an appointment with your doctor and tell them specifically that you would like your liver checked. Fatty liver caught early is manageable. Fatty liver left undetected can become permanent. The difference, in many cases, is simply choosing to ask. 8 signs that your liver may be struggling with fatty liver disease. Constant fatigue that rest does not fix. Discomfort under your right rib cage. Stubborn belly fat that will not budge. Persistent nausea or poor appetite. Itchy skin or small spider veins appearing. Brain fog and difficulty concentrating. Swollen ankles or legs. And dark urine or pale stools. None of these signs should be written off as just aging. None of them should be ignored. Each one is your body speaking, asking for help in the only language it has available. The good news is this: fatty liver disease, when caught early, is often reversible. Changes to diet, reducing sugar, processed foods, and alcohol, along with gentle daily movement and reaching a healthier weight, can allow the liver to heal itself remarkably well. Your liver is one of the very few organs in the body that can genuinely regenerate, but it needs the chance to do that. And that starts with knowing what to look for. If this video helped you today, please share it with a family member or a friend, because someone you know may be experiencing these signs right now, without understanding what their body is telling them. Leave me a comment and tell me, which sign surprised you the most? Subscribe if you have not already. And check the playlist on your screen for more videos on senior health, liver health, and natural wellness. Take care of your liver. It has been taking care of you for a very long time. I will see you in the next video.